The en bloc fever in Singapore's property market might be a victim of its own success. The rash of successful en bloc sales has pushed up development charge rates. Wendy Wong with this news report is exclusive report from Channel News Asia.
Rising development charge rates have become a key factor for developers when deciding what to buy. And they may continue to rise, affecting current collective sales.
The development charge is basically a betterment tax. It's a tax on that's paid to the government to intensify the land use or to change the use of the new space from perhaps one type of the lower value use, like for example industrial, to something that's deemed higher value, like residential or commercial.
Landowners usually intensify or change the land use to attract more potential buyers. According to Huttons Asia, the value of en bloc sales racked up in the year to date is about 9 billion Singapore dollars. And that's almost the same amount transacted for the entire of 2017. Industry experts say developers have been absorbing the development charge or DC rates in the current en bloc frenzy. But they may not continue paying after DC rates jumped by as much as 38% for residential sectors when they were last revised in March. The rates are revised every 6 months.
In the last 2 revisions, we have seen DC charges going up pretty quickly because the new home sales were doing pretty well, as well as the en bloc wave has actually pushed land prices high. I believe that the next half year's DC rate increases, especially for residential properties, would still be increasing significantly in the order of, say, 10 to 20% on average across Singapore. That's because we've got a lot more evidence in the last few months of en bloc sales where developers have already committed to paying above market prices for the en bloc deals.
The higher DC rate was partly why the marketing agent of one property had to cut its proposed reserve price. Edmund Thai & Company is marketing the mixed-use Golden Mile complex in a potential en bloc sale. And last week, it proposed a reserve price of 800 million Singapore dollars. According to documents seen by Channel News Asia, this was 100 million Singapore dollars lower than its suggested price of 900 million Singapore dollars in January. Some unit owners Channel News Asia spoke to were reluctant to publicly confirm the drop in the reserve price. But sources say the meeting held on May 12 was peaceful, with some owners going ahead to sign the agreement. That's because even at the proposed lower reserve price, owners will still stand to pocket about 60% more from the collective sale compared to their valuation price. The reserve price also includes a 255 million Singapore dollar premium to top up the project's lease to 99 years from the remaining 50 years. Analysts Channel News Asia spoke to say developers may not be keen to foot the hefty 100 million Singapore dollars for the 3-acre development. Edmund Thai & Company would not comment. The Collective Sales Committee will have a year to garner at least 80% of approval from owners to sell the development at the reserve price of 800 million Singapore dollars.